Hello, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and in today's reading, I'm going to be smoking with you guys. Of course, that would happen as soon as I hit play. Before I get into the reading, I am going to give a quick update on what's going on currently and for letting you know what's going to be happening in the month of February. I will put in the description box below the timestamps so where you can pick your pile and then going from there, picking your pile. So actually, listening to your pile. Update. Okay, so in the month of February, I will not be doing a pick a card reading. Maybe I'll throw in a collection reading, but honestly, I'm not holding my breath on it. The month of February, it's my birthday month, first of all, and second, it's a very busy month for me, okay? Now, it is the shortest month of the year, so, I'll be getting stuff done quickly-ish, but at the same time, I won't be concentrating at all and trying to make a pick a card like I normally do for every month. I'm trying to at least have one out for you guys. So, I am sorry about that, but, I got a lot of things I gotta do, a lot of decisions I gotta make. I'm actually very late with this reading. I was supposed to do it at the beginning of the, more in the middle of the month because I was making a new setup for in here and in my craft room. So, yeah. So, I wanted to do something different. If you guys have been with me for a long time, a lot of you guys have, y'all know I get bored easily. And it's not so much boredom, it's just I like to switch things up, okay? I go through a lot of different phases in my life, as does everybody. So my tastes change a lot. And breathing techniques really freaking help out when you're smoking. Anyway. Okay. So we're going to get a new table for in here. A new desk. Which is so interesting because when I was younger, I didn't think I would have... Honestly, I did not think I would make the amount of money that I make. And I also did not think... I always knew I was darker and freaking weird. I have never in my life fit in. Still to this day, it don't matter where I go, I just don't fit in. And I'm okay with that. I really am. It used to really hurt my fucking feelings. I'm like, there is something wrong with me? No, it's not me, it's everybody else. Anyways, I'm just staying at the same level, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I do have a problem when people are always trying to push me you don't understand where I grew up, okay? I wish a bitch would. Because, I got some anger issues I need to take out too, okay? And, doing unto others as they do unto you is the way that I look at it. Now, I'm not one for the Bible. I did read it when I was younger. It made no fucking sense to me. And then when I got older and I realized that there are a lot of things that are missing from that Bible because they just chunked things up into it, it's oh my goodness, that makes so much sense because none of that stuff was making any sense to me. So, yeah. Anyway. But I do like the wording of that timing. I've always loved that wording. It is, words are, people do not realize how powerful words truly freaking are. They are. They are literally spells leaving your fucking mouth, okay? So, just gotta be careful with what you say. Probably why I cuss so much, to be honest. It breaks up. Anyway, okay, so I want to tell y'all I got a new table. Alright, and then I got this new, look at this freaking cute little chair. Look at this little ears, it's a kitty cat. And then there's this little paw, it's and it's my favorite color, purple. I love that lilac lavender color, it's so pretty. Anyways, I love this, I love it. And every time I move the freaking chair, it makes a little it doesn't make a kitty cat noise, because I will never put a collar on my cat again. But, I love it. I love bells. I've always loved bells. They're so good. I love them. I even got a bell over here. You can't see it, but there's one right here. And then there's one over here. I even have bells on my wrist. Bells are I love bells. Anyway. What else? Okay, so I got a new table. It was shorter than I thought it was going to be. I suck at measurements. I've never been good at it. When I was in IT class, the teacher cheated and gave me somebody because I just couldn't get the measurements correct. I don't know what it is. And I can't cut straight. I can't cut straight to save my life. And I think he was getting tired of every single time I would cut something, it would go sideways. And he was like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't get either. I don't know. Even to this day, I've still had so much practice, right, using the saw. And for some reason, it always grows crooked. So everything I have made or cut, there is. Anyways, okay. So, I don't know why I jumped into all of that. But I can't see my life. Which is why I ask people to help me out with it. I don't know why I can't do it. I'll make a line, right? And the line looks straight. Like, it looked like it can go perfect, like, you know? And then when I go to cut it, it just doesn't... I don't know. I don't know. My dad used to, like, laugh at me every time. He's like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it either. And he used to have to help me out with a lot of my creative inspiration projects that I would randomly come up with. I'll come across. I mean, I used to garbage pick quite a bit. I don't do it as much as I used to just because the area I live in, there's like some shit going on I don't want to deal with. And you used to have to cut it for me because I wasn't cutting it correctly and I was so scared to ruin it. It was like for example, I had this beautiful dresser. It's like old fashioned and like the gold like trim around it, you know, it was really pretty. And I'm like, dude, if you just cut this right here and you drop this down, you can make it into a shelf and then you could still have all of these drawers still accessible. But you could have a fucking seat. You could just throw a cushion on it and it'd be good, you know, like you could repaint it like so you don't see all the lines and stuff. I'm like, it'd be so neat. He's like, yeah, that is a good idea. That's a really good idea. All right, well, that's so cool. Can you help me cut it? Yeah. Good times, good times. But yeah, so I don't know why I went into that. It made me really miss my dad, though. If your dad's still around, I really highly recommend calling him right now and telling him you love him. Anyway. So, got this new table. It has drawers. That's why I bought it. The drawers make it so that it's a smaller desk in my opinion. So I needed to buy a table. I got a table, and then because like I'm stubborn and I really wanted to keep this and I wanted to keep this because I like the layering of it. I love layering. Layering is like, you know, I layer my clothes, like I layer my bed with blankets and pillows and blankets and pillows and pillows and pillows and I like pillows. Anyway, yeah, so layers are nice because then you can add things. And yeah, clearly I have a lot, you know, I feel like the older you get, the more you hoard. Anyways, but so I got this, I got this new chair, which I just showed you, the kitty cat, and then I brought all that stuff into the craft room so that I can start making other things happening in my life at the moment, which I will tell you more about later. Now, that's what I've got for the update. Okay, so the month of February, going to be busy. Got more shit going on. I'm really sorry. I do want to do a reading for you, but we'll see how things go. So that is actually why I'm doing this reading for you. Like, who secretly wants to be your Valentine? Alright, let me write this down really quick so that we can get into it. Time like 8. Alright. Okay, so picking your pile. We have, for my pile 1, we got the purple coffin, which is the purple coffin. Like how pretty that shit is. I love these coffins. This one I actually made. It didn't come out that bad. If only it could just come together, that'd be nice. Practice makes perfect. And then this black one, which I actually bought for pile 2, which is what inspired me to make all these coffins. It's this right here. But I really wish it was silver. And then we have this blue coffin for my pile 3. Look how pretty that is. Don't look. Don't cheat. Alright. Pile 3 is this pretty blue, silvery, glittery... Is that correct? Yeah. Coffin. Alright. Now, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. What did I do inside of this reading? In this reading, I wanted to see what this person looks like. I used Seer Tarot, and then I also used the slips, which is what's in the coffins. I wanted to see what this person's personality is like. Like, this is like an old kind of reading that I used to do. So I used charms for that, and I also used animal spirit oracle. And then I wanted to see where their focus was at the moment, like currently at the moment, like, because I feel like whatever they're focusing on at the moment is why it's a secret, why they haven't come towards you, why they haven't made the effort. So I used Divine Purpose Oracle for that. And then I just at the last minute decided to get some advice cards because, like, I used to do advice all the time on the readings and I liked the advice, so I pulled some Angel Romance just to get an idea of like where you should, what the advice is for you for this, particular person. So yeah. Go ahead and pick your pile. Timestamps will be in the description box below. And also, please let me know what you think about this light. I need some answers, okay? Because if this light is too bright, maybe I should go back to the circular stupid one, or if should stay to this one. Like, I personally would like to stay to this one, but I really would like your guys' opinions because it matters to me. Y'all said I needed a new light. I got a new light. Let me know. All right. Otherwise, let's just get started into this reading, and I'll meet you at your pile. Bye. Hello, my pile one. If you chose this purple coffin pile, this is your pile. Now, normally, I would sit here and be smoking, and I would just be putting out the charms and seeing what I'm feeling from it. Right? Kind of like, in a way, meditating on it, but not really. I'm kind of on a time crunch today. So, just kind of picking them out and doing it, how I would normally do it. But I figured if I get anything at the time of doing this, I could tell you at the same time as I'm setting it up. So you can kind of get a like behind the scenes kind of thing. Now, if I start coughing out, just ignore it. That's what happens when you smoke lovely happy. I see the word sad. It came out. Makes me feel sad about something in this connection. Now, for those of you that really care about it, there are zodiac signs here. I'm not going to tell you until everything's out, just because there are zodiac signs that come out in the slips as well. The slips, so like, when I wrote these slips a long time ago, like, I honestly just had the intention of, like, I wanted to see what people looked like, for, like, my reading. So, like, it had just started out with, like, simple, like, things, like, how people would look and stuff, because, everybody looks different and stuff, and it kind of just gives you, like, a quiet confirmation for you, like, oh, this person looked like, that's exactly what this person has, like, hand tattoos and stuff like that, because, like, for the longest time, when I first started reading, like, I had a hard time finding, tarot cards I connected with that were, like, regular cards, like everybody else, like, the classical, tarot. And like, I was still too shy to go for what it is that I wanted to go for, like what it felt like, what I felt drawn to. Like, I've always had a hard time going for what it is that I truly desire, but as it started, like, as you can tell, there are a lot of different colors in here. Because then one day I was like messing around and I'm like, you know what? Like, it would be super cool if we could have piercings in here and like the kinds of tattoos. And then another time I like was doing it, I was cutting slips up and I'm like, I think they were it was the yellow ones. And like, they're like, I should really do like, what the person is kind of like, and like their personality traits, because that'd be really cool, because I don't really have anything besides the one deck for it, and I don't want a million decks of tarot cards. Like, that is not my goal, okay? I already have a freaking craft problem. Let's not add more hoarding in there. So anyway, wow, nose ring is so adamant. Like, I feel so, okay, this person could have recently just got a nose piercing, like literally within this last week they just got this piercing. And I feel like it could be very tender for this person. And it's so funny because, like, I was thinking about getting my nose pierced, actually. but I didn't, because I already have my nose pierced. I don't need another one. I mean, I need another piercing. I just don't know if I want it to be on my nose. I'm a very even person. Like, it has to be even. I have to feel even on my face. Like, even if something doesn't heal right away, I'll go get another piercing because it's uneven. This person has a lot of piercings. It's like it might be something this person's really into. This person's very much a loner. Like, I feel like this person spends a lot of time alone. They prefer their solitude. This person could really like to walk in the woods, or I feel like this person could be like, I do see somebody walking through the woods. They could be a hunter, or they could just like to hike a lot. This person also has like they have a bit of a reputation about them. I feel like that, yeah. So this person does have a better. I said bad like this. I said this person has a bit of a reputation. As soon as I said, I didn't look at it yet. I went for bad reputation right here. So like, I can't tell if you can see what that says. Well, of course you can't, but it does say bad reputation on there. It's not my fault. It's not showing you. Anyway, so yeah, and I feel like it's because they kind of like, I don't know, they could have said something or mentioned something to somebody, and it kind of like, I don't know, this person, I feel like somebody kind of spread something about this person. And I also feel like they don't either, they also don't try to make themselves like look good, right? This person could have a really deep connection with a family member. Like, I'm really seeing like a brother. Like, this person, and I am getting a masculine energy from this, but it doesn't have to be, okay? But I'm just letting you know what I'm feeling from it. I do feel like this person does have a brother that he's very close to. This brother could have like issues, or they could like, what do I mean by issues? Like, you know, in every family there's always that one person that always just needs that little extra help. And it's not, I'm not saying it's a bad thing or anything. Like, I'm the one in my family that needs that little bit of extra help. Like, there has been a numerous amount of times where I've just passed out, and if somebody wasn't there, I would have died, to be honest with you. So like there's just some people that need a little extra help than others, and I feel like there's always somebody that kind of is like a protector over that person, somebody that's always watching over that person, right? And I feel like that's this person. This person that wants to be your secret Valentine. This person is most definitely, they are very much a protector of the people that they love. But this person is also, I was going to say, they're very close to their brother. I feel like their brother could be that person that needs that extra help, right? And your brother is that person, or your brother, this person is that person for them. The one that they can rely. This person's very reliable, but like, I feel like this person, a lot of people take advantage of this person or have taken advantage of them in the past, right? Okay, so this person, I'm really going to start with just describing them as I've been doing it, just because I feel like that's like the right way to go about it. This person, they do have a lot of tattoos. Like, they have sleeve tattoos as well. Like, it could be both of them or it could be one of them, but I do see both is what I'm seeing. I am also seeing, again, nose ring. Now, nose ring came out twice. So normally this could mean that this person literally just got the piercing, like I said, within this week. Or it could mean that this person has, like, I don't know why, but I'm seeing that bull one. And then, what's that called? Is that, no, it's not. No, don't think so. I don't know what it's called. The nose piercing, that's right there. It's the bull piercing. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. And then I'm also seeing like someone could have got a hoop or a hoop. I feel like it's on this side. Anyway, yeah, this person does also have a lot of piercings. Like, I'm also seeing like a lip piercing. I don't see it coming out here, but like that could just, be somewhere else. But yeah, so this person does have a few piercings. This person has quite a few tattoos as well. because it's not just the sleeves. This person also has hand tattoos. There could be like a certain tattoo that's on their hand that this person could be like recognized for, or this person could just be very proud of it. Um, I did just realize that I forgot to put down when this reading had started, so I'm just going to make up a number. Somebody, if they could correct it in the comments, would be super awesome, because, you know, I'm not always the brightest person. What the fuck was I? I'm gonna take that one out. So this person is very kind as well. People might actually take advantage of this person, like, because this person always tries to be there for people. Okay, um, like I feel like this person wants to. They want to be the one that others depend on, right? This person is also very muscular. I feel like there's something that you could be very attracted to their biceps. This person could have brown eyes. I am seeing a darker complex. I do see dreads or an afro, so they could have dreads or a fro. I also see dyed bright hair, so their hair could be a brighter color. I do see for a hair color, I do see black. I also see longer hair, so this person could keep his hair in a like in a braid at the nape of his neck. Um, I thought there was, maybe it was a different pile. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I do see, and I do see black hair. Black hair is very prominent. Like a dark brown, but I'm also kind of seeing like maybe it's like a strip, or like it's like the tips of the hair. You know, like, I feel like there's some kind of a different colored thing going on. Like, because I'm seeing blues, I'm seeing greens, I am also seeing purples, but I am seeing the main prominent color being a darker color, like a dark brown or a black. Um, so it could be winter where you're at, like there could be snow on the ground where you're at the moment, and this person is currently going through some kind of a like it's a bit of a transformation in their life at the moment. You know, like I feel like this person has recently been betrayed, like in a deep way, right? And now, okay, so this person, I don't know why I was feeling it, but I kind of feel like this person knew that there was something going on. Like, this person wasn't really listening to their intuition when something was going on with the people around them. I feel like this person was being stubborn. Maybe that's why I was being so stuck on the stubborn thing earlier. That explains a lot. Anyway, so this person, I also feel like they've been working a lot. They've been really concentrating on themselves, like the way that they're looking. They want to make themselves, like, I feel like they're really concentrating just like on the way that they're looking. I don't know. I feel like somebody felt, you're not gonna like the word that I'm going to use, but it's the appropriate word. They may have felt inadequate at some points in their life, or they were feeling that way when it came to somebody. Don't know where that attitude came from. I'm sorry. Um, Yeah. I'm also seeing something about like this person could have recently had to buy like a belt or something because they've lost a lot of weight and the clothes that they were like currently wearing were not fitting anymore. This person smells really good. That came out twice. So like this person, it could like I feel like you really like the way that this person smells, and a lot of people compliment or say something about the way that this person smells. Um, this person could be the same age as you. So this person's bad reputation is mainly about like that he's like I feel like they're known for being a player, for getting around, for playing with women. Um, I feel like this person's very impatient as well, especially when it comes to certain things. There could be I feel like this person has an ex lover around them that's like a succubus or an incubus, right? Um, and this person still hangs around them, okay? And I feel like this person that's interested in you also gives them the time of day, even though I feel like they shouldn't. I feel like they want to like walk away from that situation, because I do feel like being betrayed, them being recently betrayed, has something to do with this ex, right? I feel like it's something that's really kind of messing. I'm also feeling like there's a lot of interference around your connection and this person's connection. Like there's a lot of interference from people around you guys, right? Like I feel like there's like two specific people that are constantly trying to like get on this conversation, seeing what's going on, right? Um I feel like you don't really know this person very well. Like I feel like you know this person. Like I also feel like there is some kind of an inner knowing when it comes to this person, because I do see twin flame did come out here. I only have two twin flames because there are two to a twin flame inside of this cup. So you did get twin flame that came out. So this person is your twin flame, right? There is also a soulmate connection. So like even if it's not, there is some kind of a soul connection that you have with this person, right? And this person feels it, like feels it, like, and it's an intimately, I mean, it's an intimate one. I'm gonna say intimately, is not the right word. Um, I do feel like this person could have been a bit sick lately. Like it's like every time you talk with them, they're talking about something not feeling right or them feeling sick in some kind of a way. This person is also a gamer. They could like to spend a lot of time on games. This person's a smartass. This person's got a lot of sass to them, right? Um, I do feel like this person also has a lot of drama around them. Okay, now, and that's, I feel like, they are in a Ten of Swords energy, right? That is what came out for y'all. So like I do feel like this person is most definitely going through like a form of betrayal, especially from somebody very close to them, and it's like I feel like it has to do with like an ex lover or something, or something that's very dramatic, right? This person is a drama queen. And I feel like this person is huh. And that's interesting. That is very interesting. I feel like this person that they are connected with, like this ex of theirs, had been spreading rumors in a way about themselves, like saying that they're going to be a single mom, or talking with, I feel like they were talking with somebody, like it could have been like on the phone, or like, or even like some kind of messaging exchange. Like there is some kind of an exchange, right? That this person that is interested in you walked into and heard between their ex and somebody else, and it was like they were talking about how they're a single mom and they're doing all of this and all of that and really having to pull things together, and she doesn't understand why she's with this person because they're not doing anything. And like there's something about like this person made some shit up, because I feel like they were connected at this time, right? And I feel like that could have been a big thing. I also feel like this person, like, I don't know, there's a lot of betrayal when it comes to that ex. I feel like you're the person that is interested in you. This person's very honest. Like they're not afraid to say what's going on. They're not afraid to say what's on their mind, or stand up for what they believe in. This person could listen to a lot of different kind of music, but I feel like 2000s music is really coming out. I'm like hearing like kind of like hearing rap crap. I mean, like rap or R&B. Yeah, R&B. This person is also very realistic as well. Like they tend to look at things from that kind of a perspective, instead of like relying on what it is that they would prefer to do. This person is most definitely a loner. They like to be alone. This person is a great cook. They really take pride in the things that they make. English is definitely their first language. This person is definitely a drinker as well. Like they drink a lot. This person is so kind. Like I was telling you before, they've like a lot of people have tried to take advantage of them, but I feel like through the years they've learned how to, you know, not like so much let people take advantage. But I feel like their family, the people that are closest to them, are the ones that are taking a lot of advantage of this person. I also feel like this person could be in debt in some kind of a way because of somebody in their family. I don't think it's because of the brother though. I feel like there's a close bond between the brother and them. Like I feel like your person would die for their brother, you know, but I feel like when it comes to somebody else, I also feel like it could also be children. Like Because I'm also getting that too. Like, I feel like this person could have some children. Um, they could have 2 kids, but I'm also getting like entertaining, spending a lot of time, around children or around somebody that's younger than them or has a younger mind frame than them, right? And it's like because they've been spending a lot of time with them, that's what's really been pushing them into making these changes in their life, right? And when you decide to make changes to your life, things fucking come around, like things really start to be seen. So like I feel like that's what brought on these form of betrayal and so forth. All right, so this person is currently, yeah, I do feel like they are in debt because of the people that are around them that have been taking advantage of them. I feel like this person has really been pushing down on themselves because they feel like they're not the brightest for the things that they've been going through, right? Like they're like, why didn't I see this? I've seen it before. Why didn't I see it this time? And I feel like you weren't supposed to see it. Like it's I'm sorry, but you weren't supposed to see it. You know what it is now, so you can use it now, but you weren't supposed to see it in that moment. This person could also have a very deep connection with like a grandmother or a grandfather of theirs. Um, this person has a lot of hobbies. They like their solitude because they like to do things. They like to always do things. I feel like somebody here, I feel like hunter. Like this person could be a hunter. There's a white stag that came out here too. And a white stag isn't just like known for being a protector in this card or in this deck. But I'm also seeing like a white stag, like white animals, they only come out like right before some shit's about to go down, right? They're very mystical, like that could be a song that you could want to look out, Mystical by Benson Boone. But I am seeing like somebody that is like, they have a very ancient being about them, a very ancient soul about them. And they also, they're very unique. They can't help but stand out. That's just how they are. Like they just stand out. They are completely authentically themselves and they cannot help but be themselves. This person is in a position of power. They could be they could be a boss of yours. This person also could have small feet, or they could have commented on your feet being small. This person is very smart. They tend to be okay. So like I feel like they tend to be smarter than a lot of the people in the same room as them. This person is also very inspiring. They inspire everybody around them. I feel like you and this person mirror each other quite a bit. They could also be a bit of a talker, especially when they're talking on something that they're really interested in. This person could be very proud of their driving or comment or say something about how they're a pro driver. This person does feel entitled to, like, I feel like they feel entitled to maybe something in their life, but I feel like when it comes to maybe that's why like they really haven't had this conversation with you or they really haven't come forward towards you is because they feel entitled to this situation with you. This person does have a big nose. This person's very independent. They don't need anybody. They don't really rely on anybody. This person could be a widower, so they could have lost the love. This person is also very quiet. They're a dreamer, and they're also very sensitive. So this person does have a lot of dreams that they want to make come true. And I also feel like they are very sensitive at this moment, especially about things going on in their life. This person is trying to focus on following their heart. Because I feel like they know that they need to do this. This person could have recently bought a new car or they could have sold a car. This person also, they have RBF. They have like a resting bitch face. Like they can't, if they're not smiling, people think they're like in a mood. Even though majority of the time, I don't think this person is. I think it's just their face. That's just how it is. You could have given this person a gift at some point. Or they could have given you something at some point. But there is something about giving and receiving. And it was one-ended. One-sided. There's also something about fixing. Like, I feel like this person is the fixer in their family. They tend to fix things, make sure everything is going smoothly. This person also tends to go for somebody that is a bit, I want to go with psychotic. I do feel like that's accurate as fuck about talking about the ex that they had, but I don't think that's the word that eccentric is what I was going to go for. This person could like the color purple. I feel like this person's very loyal is what it is. They're loyal to like a fault, I would say. Like they tend to stick around when they probably shouldn't. This person's very scared of this connection. They could have blue eyes. I was seeing brown earlier as well, but I also see green as well. This person has a lot of money or recently came into a lot of money. This person's also very protective of you. We do have Libra, Pisces, Scorpio. This person is very courageous, and Aries that came out. The initials that came out were S, A, W, D, C, and J. I saw Sam when I was first doing this, like, and then I ended up saying sad because, like, that's what I was feeling. Not really getting a lot of other names, like maybe Cass. All right. This person is like you. I feel like you know, we were talking about soul connection earlier because there is a deep connection between the both of you. Oof. So I feel like there's like a best friend vibe that goes on between the both of you. But I don't feel like it necessarily means that y'all are best friends. You could be, but I feel like it's like that kind of a vibe that's between the both of you. This person listens to their intuition, and they've been listening to their intuition. Like it took them to where they are at now. I feel like that's where they're trying to do is like follow where their intuition is telling them to go. This person this person is slowly awakening to the power within themselves. Like it's like they're starting to see like what kind of power that they hold within, right? Because like I do feel like this person's like a white stag. You know, they don't see their true power. They don't see what they bring until like you know like they're like face to face with it. This person creates blessings with their magic. Like wherever they go, they just create magic. And this person has been focused on children at the moment. This like I feel like they've been helping teaching or healing children at the moment. And for somebody, I don't think it's for everybody, but I do feel like there is somebody here that it doesn't necessarily mean children. It means that the person that they're spending time with or the people that they're spending time with have a child aspect, like a childlike aspect. So it could be somebody that has special needs. Could be somebody that is autistic or Down syndrome. Like I'm just saying something along those lines for somebody specifically. I do not think it's for all of you. For a lot of you, I think it's just like this person has children and they've been spending a lot of time with their kids. Your advice is to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So I feel like that's what you should really do. Like if you're really interested in this person, you might want to talk with them because they are going through some shit at the moment. So it might be hard for them to come towards you. But yeah, this is what I've got for you, my pile one. I am so sorry that was so long. Hopefully the other piles won't be as long. If you felt drawn to the other ones, check them out. I'm going to go into my pile two. So maybe meet again. Bye! Okay, if you chose this black coffin in my pile two, this is for you. Now, I don't want to stay in this energy for very long. I'm actually also going to light an incense. There are two energies coming out. For whom secretly wants to be your Valentine. Alright, now one of these energies is very light-haired. The other one is very dark-haired. They're kind of opposites, to be honest. And they're like, I want to say like they're like complete opposites. Like I feel like there's a lot of similarities between these two people, right? And I feel like they're very feminine energies, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're feminine. It's just what I'm kind of getting from the cards, from what I'm seeing, okay? It's just two very different people, very different energies, okay? Now, I'm seeing somebody that has light hair, like as it could be blonde, and then there's somebody else that has a darker hair color that could be a brown or a black. Now, the person that has light hair is in a committed relationship. This person's married. I feel like For some of you, your person could be married to them, but I'm not getting that mostly. I'm mainly getting that this person is married to somebody else, okay? And they are interested in you as well. They're not just interested in, like, I don't feel like they have a lot, like, they could be interested in the person they're married to, but I feel like they have a lot of interest in you and, like, what's going on in your life. Definitely a third, like, a three-party, like, definitely two different energies that are here. The signs that came out for you, we have 2 Virgos, a Cancer, a Scorpio, Libra, and Gemini. Where did I just drop? Oh, interesting. Ugh. Anyways, I also feel like there is a lot of, I feel like somebody here is like competing with somebody and the other person doesn't see this person as like competing. Like, there's a lot of energy going on where somebody is keeping an eye on the other person and the other person doesn't even know about the other person. So that's interesting. It's not even gonna fit, is it? Oh no. I don't know, hold it. An old style. An old school song. Give me a second. One of these people that is interested in you, I feel like they could have, I don't feel like you know exactly everything that this person is into, but I do feel like there is something along the lines of like, okay, so like this, I do see that this person, damn it, of course. Alright, so one of these people that's interested in you, okay, there's a lot of negative energy around this person. Like, this person has, like, it says demonic that came out here. Like, it's one of the slips that came out. It says demonic, that this person has a demon attached to them. They're a very dark person, okay? Like, I don't think they're very dark, like, I don't feel like they're, like their complexion is dark or that they have dark hair. Like, I'm really getting that they look very light. They don't look like the kind of person that they are, okay? There's a lot of darkness around them. And married came out here, like, but I saw it, like, twice when I was, like, yeah. Married came out twice. So this person, they could be married to you, or you could have been married to them at one point. I feel like this person is currently married. Like, alright, this person is married to somebody else, but has interest in you, okay? There's so much of, like, competitive energy on this person. Like, they are so competitive. They feel like somebody is trying to, like, I feel like they feel very entitled to you, right? They feel like you are theirs. This person could have a belly ring. This person does not like to be alone. Like, that is something that they really don't, it's like they'll call other people. They could also, like, that could be why this person got married in the first place. They did not want to feel alone. I also feel like there's a lot about blackmail as well. This person could have, like, a book of shadows or a book of spells. I feel like you may have recently, and I mean, like, very recently seen this or found out about it. I feel like you may have already kind of known that there was something going on about that, but I feel like you're just now really recently seeing it. I also feel like there's something about seeing how petty this person can be, or, like, because Tears of My Enemies came out and it's in a juice box. So I feel like this person is, like, in a revenge kind of energy. Like, this person wants to, like, dominate, right? Like, that's just something that they're really interested in. Yeah. This person could also, Alright, so I'm not necessarily getting just blonde. I'm also seeing like a dirty blonde as well. Like there's something about blondes being in their hair. It's just like a lighter hair color, and I don't know why I'm being so stuck on it, but I just feel like that's important. This person is also very manipulative. Um, they could have shoulder length hair, but I feel like because I am seeing like their hair is shorter. I'm also seeing like spiky hair, so they could like spike their hair up. This person, they're very rude. They don't have any manners, and I feel like if you've brought this person around your family, you did not like the interactions between your family and this person. You didn't like how this person was with your family. Um, because I feel like they're very rude. They don't really try. Spiky hair came out twice as well. So there is something about them having very spiky hair. This person is also spying to extremes on a different person. Like I feel like this person knows that there's somebody else that is interested in you, or maybe you might have interest in this other person that I'm about to read about, but like this person doesn't like that. They feel very competitive about it, so they're constantly like seeing what's going on. This person could also wear a watch as well, but they're also very wicked, okay? They could also be obsessed with that movie Wicked, and like I don't know, it could have been like what brought them onto the dark side. It's like magic. Okay, well, I'm going to get into the other energy. Okay, there's another energy here that's very opposite of this other one. This person wear a lot of dresses. They could sew dresses, but I'm seeing this person wears a lot of dresses. They're very kind. A lot of people like to be around them. There's something about like earth energy or like earth angel energy, but I'm also getting like earth energy in general, which makes sense because I do see Virgo here twice. This person could burn a lot of sage. I feel like they're very positive. They try to be very positive. I feel like they're very encouraging, very uplifting to the people around them. This person could travel a lot. Um, I'm also seeing this person could spend a lot of time on the computer as well. Like they could have an online business, or like they're building something online. This person is very good at handling their emotions. I feel like they're hiding their feelings from you. You have no idea this person has interest in you, okay? But I feel like it's just mainly because they're concentrating on their life goals at the moment, right? They're trying to make something, like I feel like they've kind of got like this personal vendetta against like things that they've got going on in their own life, right? And I feel like that's what they're trying to focus on is like, I feel like this person's, because I wanted to say fixing their life. I feel like that's what they feel like they're doing. This person's trying to remain in balance. This person, I'm also seeing like I'm seeing star energy in my mind's eye. Like I'm seeing like when I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing like the water, her hands touching the water was like flowing with emotion. They're like, water is usually known as emotion inside of tarot. So I'm like thinking like this person is really trying to concentrate on their emotions and then like letting it out, letting it shine, letting it show, like showing, hey, like I am healing these emotions. These are the emotions that I have. I'm not going to feel bad for them. This is just what they are. I feel like that's the kind of person that they're doing. Like, I feel like this person's a bit assertive. Like, they're asserting their way. Like, they're trying to show that there's a different way of being instead of the way that everybody else is so used to, okay? This person's trying to change things. I feel like you also know who both of these people are. Like, you know who this person is that's married. And it's interesting because not only did married come out twice inside of the slips, it also came out in the advice cards. So, like, but I was taking it as, like, one of these people, like, that is a secret, that wants to secretly be your Valentine. Like, this person, you're gonna have to wait for them, okay? Because they are currently working on making things happen in their life. You know, they're focusing on what's going on in their life and trying to keep balance. I feel like that's very important for them. They're really working on their self discipline, okay? This person is also very goal oriented. Now, I do feel like this is something that they have in common with the other person, the darker person, like the darker, I was gonna say entity, but I was meaning the other person that wants to be your secret Valentine. But um, yeah, okay. There's also something about so the person that the second person, the one that wears dresses. Okay, this person is very feminine. Okay, very feminine. Um, there's also something about feeling like this person is a very old soul as well. Like this person, they're very bold. Okay, they're not afraid to do what they want. They're not afraid to go for what it is that they truly want. Um, but yes, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of dresses. They wear a lot of dresses. Like it's something that they could be known for. It's just something that they feel comfortable in. Um, this person has many gifts. Okay, have very very many gifts. They may dress very grungy. Like I feel like they have dark hair. I feel like a lot of people like underestimate this person. They also misunderstand this person. There's a lot of missing when it comes to this person. I feel like it's absolutely fucking intentional for them as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do it as well. So, like, I feel like that's, you know, like, people have always misunderstood and, like, like, there's so many misses when it comes to this person, right? And they're okay with it, you know? This person's also very protective of you as well, which is something that they also share with the other person, the married person. So they're both very protective over you, but in different ways, okay? So, like, I feel like, for example, if somebody were to talk bad on you, I feel like the married person might actually join in on it. Whereas the other person, the dressed person, they would be like, don't be talking shit about that person. They would have your back in a fucking heartbeat, right? So like there is something along those lines as well. There's something about being uncomfortable in their own skin. I do not feel like that is the person with that wears dresses. The person that wears dresses, I feel like they're very comfortable in their own skin. I don't think that's been an issue for them. I feel like they're uncomfortable in a lot of like situations or environments, but I don't feel like they're uncomfortable in their own skin. Um, this person also has longer hair, a lot longer hair than the other person. This person has blue eyes, okay? Their eyes are a very light blue, but I feel like blue is so intentional, okay? Like it's so, that's like very prominent in all of these cards. So, and I feel like it is talking about the one that likes to use sage, the one that doesn't take shit from anybody, you know, like this person also tends to call everybody out on their bullshit. Like this person is like a solution to a lot of the issues that are going on. This person could have been born in the 90s. And this person's very weird, you know, like they're very like weird in the sense that their sense of humor could be weird and people also look at them in a weird way. Like they could have a really bad reputation, but like they're okay with that. And they're also not a bad weird. This person could also be a morning bird. They're very decisive. They listen to all kinds of music, like literally all kinds of music. Like they may like bring up random different kinds of music or genres. I can't say that word. I'm sorry. All the time, right? And it's like this, you know, like it's something that you guys might really connect on, right? But this person is really into 70s and 80s music is what I'm seeing right here. This person could also be a pothead. And I'm also getting that this person comes off as a certain way. Like it's that misunderstanding again, right? Like people see this person as very vanilla, you know, not like really like extra, you know, or anything like that. But like, so I have two vanillas in this lip thing, right? One vanilla is just says vanilla, you know, because they're vanilla, they're plain. They're kind of like, not anything like new. They're kind of like the basic bitch, you know? Nothing against them, just saying, you know, it's just a description of describing somebody. Anyway, and then there's vanilla. Like, you look like a certain way. Like, people will misinterpretate you. Like, you know, like, I feel like people will look and be like, oh, they like a certain kind of thing. And, like, you're always mislabeled, right? It's like, this person is always mislabeled. It's like something that they always do, and it's like there's a secret to this person. You know, there's something underneath. This person might also act very disinterested in you. Um, but I feel like it's not like, I feel like this person could be very like distant. I'm also kind of like, I don't know why, I was kind of getting an Aquarius vibe. Like this person could also be like they're just distant, like they can't help it, they're not very good with like showing their emotions, and that could be why they're trying to balance their emotions at this time. Person could be a writer, they could be focusing on writing a lot, they are very goal oriented at the moment. This person is very light, like they have a light within themselves, like they shine, they just cannot help but shine. This person has they have wavy hair, and they have a warrior spirit. Okay, like that came out twice. Like this person is a warrior. Like they've been through the fucking ringer. They are a survivor. They have gone through some shit. Okay, but they have also kept their morals, which in my opinion is what is the difference between a survivor and a warrior. Survivor doesn't have any fucking goals. You know, they don't have any, they're just surviving. They will do anything that they can to survive. You know, literally, they have no morals, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do in certain situations, right? So, but I feel like when it comes to a warrior will stick to their goal, to their morals, no matter fucking what. Even if it's like a life or a death situation, which is what makes them a warrior, is because they are fighting for something that they truly believe in. So, and I feel like this person is definitely got a warrior spirit. I don't know why I went into explaining that. This person also has a very punk aesthetic, and yeah, it's pretty much what I'm getting from her. Now going back to the other energy really quick before I tell you the letters and the names that I was getting for it. This person could like, oh, oh shit. Okay, Sage Girl with a dress. Also, she's an environmentalist. She may have, I feel, because I caught an image of like somebody yelling at somebody for littering or throwing something on the ground, and like you seeing it. Moving back to the one that is married, this person is also, they're very shameless. Now, the reason why that they're so shameless is because they're hiding something that makes them feel weak or be weak in a way. There's also something about bald, like, yeah. There's also, like, and I'm also getting, like, this person's very afraid of losing you, okay? Because, like, this person doesn't want to be alone, okay? Now, looking at the things that I see here, the thing is there is love here. I do not know if the love is from the person that is married or if it's from the person that is wearing the dress. I personally think it's from the one that wears the dress. I feel like they're healing stuff right this moment, which is why they're not focusing on you. Of course, they want to be with you. They would love that chance. But I also feel like they also know they need to focus on themselves at the same time. Like, I feel like they're focusing on what they have to bring to the table. Whereas this other energy is like more of a kind of like a crazy ex-girlfriend kind of energy, right? This is somebody that is already in a relationship with somebody else that is trying to make something happen between the both of you, right? They want it to happen so bad. This person's very confident that they can have you. You know, they're like, I can have them in a second. You know, I can have them crawling on their feet begging for me. Like, it's that kind of an energy. Like, she sounds like a bitch, to be honest with you. Like, dude, you need to walk away from her. Like, there ain't no reason to be sticking around that, okay? Now, this person could also be, like very proud of something that they claim that they are. I don't necessarily think they are, but they could just claim it as their own. But I don't necessarily feel like this person is lying either. So maybe they are. Like they could be very proud of their heritage, right? But I feel like because they're so proud of like certain things about it, that's what makes them so freaking rude and somebody that has no manners. So yeah. So there is also something about going back to the one that has that wears dresses, this person's very assertive. This person is currently finding their power in silence. Like, I feel like they're spending a lot of time alone. You guys may not be talking. I feel like it's because this person is trying to find their power. They are currently taking action when it comes to their life, taking on leadership roles. I also feel like they could be in a leadership position in their workplace as well. Now, I also feel like that's for both of these people, actually. Like, this person, the one that wears the dresses and the person that is married, like, they're both, like, they could both be in leadership positions or about to be. This person, the one that wears dresses, they very much listen to their intuition when it comes to things. Like, that's what I feel like what meant by many gifts. Like, this person has many talents, and they are focusing on those talents and making things happen with those talents, right? And I feel like that could be very annoying for you, because, like, I feel like you're, like, kind of the person that, like, you like attention on you. Like, you like the attention. But you also like your solitude, right? Like, you like your alone time as well. Like, I feel like there's some kind of a hobby that you like to spend a lot of time doing, right? Um, and I'm also just seeing, like, like, needing time to decompress from people around you. And, like, I feel like that's something that you two have in common, right? And, like, I feel like there's a lot of common things between you and this person. T is very prominent, so somebody's name could be start with the letter T. Like, I heard Trish. I don't know, that's weird. Trish. I knew a girl named Trish. I did not like her. She did not like me. I thought she had a great aesthetic. Like, I loved the way she dressed. She was tiny, so she could fit into anything, but she was just so competitive. And, like, I ain't about that life. So, yeah, I don't know. This person, like, I did say that this person's very bold as well, the one that wears the dress. Like, I feel like this person's not afraid to go for what it is that they want. They've never been afraid to do that. That's why they're focusing on what it is that they want in their life, is because I feel like before they've concentrated on a lot of other things in their life that they feel like that they didn't get to what they wanted because they're focusing on other things. This person does have the confidence that they need to succeed to make things happen in their life. I feel like confidence is not lacking on either parts of these women's emotions, just so you know. All right, the letters that came out, we have D, A, S, T, F, J, E, V, I, A, X, R. Names or words that I am seeing looking at them. I hear the word first. Could be like first love. Somebody could actually feel like this is their first love. The name Ernest came out. The word east. Somebody could live on the east coast. Somebody is very fast. They like fast women, fast cars. RX. Somebody could be taking a medication or recently switched up medications. Somebody's in like a daze. Somebody likes daisies. Somebody's name could be Daisy. Somebody is a realist. Somebody's sad about the situation. Somebody's vain, VAIN, taking something in vain. And we also have vein as in VEIN, putting something in your vein. Something being in your veins. Diced, feeling dismissed, feeling dismissed. Fiesta, there's some fiesta going on. Not where I'm at right now. Somebody wants to start over. AJ, RJ, ST. A lot of nicknames, a lot of abbreviations. Not a lot of names. Sadie. Ash. Trisha. That keeps coming out. Patricia. Anyways, your advice is to trust the situation. It's calling for you to have faith. So I do feel like I feel like when it comes to, like, it's asking you have have faith in what your gut is saying, especially when it comes to the person that's married. I feel like it's asking you to trust the situation. Like, if you don't feel like, okay, taking my personal opinion out of it, if you don't feel like this is the person for you, then just leave it be. If you feel like this is the person for you, then I feel like you're going to have to wait until they get out of this marriage, or until they actually, like, leave it. But that, I don't like saying shit like that. Personally, I won for that, okay? We also have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life and wedding. This marriage, or this situation, involves a marriage. So like I said, one of these people is married, and are like, like, just trust me, I'm going to leave this marriage, I'm going to get out of this, I only married them because I don't like to be alone. And then at the same time, there's also a situation where they're like, you need to trust your intuition because it's telling you something about somebody here. Like, I feel like always feeling like the other shoe is going to drop with somebody. Because, like, I keep looking at this card. I don't know why, but I don't trust this card. It says to trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. But I don't trust it when I look at it. Because, like, I personally would feel very uncomfortable in this kind of a situation. Like, you see the man holding the woman, right? Here's the thing, like, he's not actually, when you look at the picture, he's not actually touching her. She's touching him. Like, she all up in his grill, looking up into his eyes, and he's, like, looking into her eyes, like, yeah, I got interest in you. But technically, his hand is actually around his helmet right there, so he's not actually touching her there. And then right here, his other arm is out. Like, you see right there, he, like, holding something. To me, I kept looking, I'm like, is that a wand? Is that, like, is he, like, holding, like, a knife? Is he about to stab her in the back? Like, what the fuck, So, like, I don't know if I got serious trust issues, obviously, or what, but, like, yeah, so, I don't know. I'm just something about, like, there's something about an energy not to trust, and then there's something about an energy to trust, So, like, you got to take it as it resonates for you. I feel like, know exactly what's right for you and what's wrong for you. Okay, but this is all I've got for you because I want to get out of this energy. I didn't want to be in it in the first place, but it was part of the pile. So I'm going to move on to my pile 3. If this resonated or made any sense to you, please let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. Hitting that like button is a huge plus, right? Yeah, so if you like my vibe, please subscribe, by the way. I'm going to move into my pile 3, and I'm so hungry, but I'm going to move into my pile 3. So maybe we meet again. Bye! Okay, my pile 3. If you chose this blue coffin, this is your pile. Okay, so I'm really getting 2 different energies again. We have a soulmate connection and a twin flame connection, so that'll help in keeping it separate. Both these people are dark-haired. I feel like there is a decent amount of similar qualities between these people. But they're very different on the realm of one person is younger than you and one person is older than you. One is a Leo and one is an Aquarius. I do not know which is which for who is your soulmate and who is your twin flame. That is not, I can't tell that for you. You can feel it though, so meditate on it. Okay, now let's get into this. Because there's a lot going on here. Quite a lot to unpack, I'm not going to lie. Alright, so one of these people, okay, so you could work or have worked with both of these people at some point, okay? Now, one of these people is currently your boss, okay? Like your immediate boss, like the person that's over you, okay? And then there is somebody here that could have been your boss at some point, but I don't feel like you work with this person anymore, okay? Yeah. Definitely co-worker energy, but definitely got boss energy as well. Now, one of these people is in a relationship, and one of these people is a single dad. Now, I feel like the single dad could be in a position of, like, power Okay, like they're some kind of a boss at what they're doing. I also feel like they're also very, I feel like they're both very good with their hands, right? But this particular person does something with their hands like that makes them extra money. I'm also seeing this person could be a tarot card reader as well. Um, yeah. I also feel like this person is like a recovering manipulator. Like, I feel like this person really used to manipulate people into doing things that they wanted. But I feel like it had a lot to do with like their job and like, and other things that I did with themselves. There is also something about like, I don't know why, but I feel like thief energy is really strong here, and I can't figure out why. I also feel like this person uses magic you might not know about. They're definitely an entrepreneur. This is also the person that's, I feel like this is the person that's older than you as well. I feel like this person could like to wear boots. Like they have a very unique sense of style. They could be a goth. I feel like this person is very much a loner. Definitely getting Earth Angel energy. This person's also very dominant. I feel like you feel very connected with this person. They are definitely from your past. This is somebody that you've been interested in before. This person could be a musician as well. They could be a great cook. I feel like the energy is very intense between the both of you, and this person has a beautiful smile, like a great smile. Like you're very interested in their smile. You could dream about this person a lot. They could be in they could live in an RV or like a pool along. This person could have been married. I feel like they're preparing for something. They've been doing a lot of things preparing for something at the moment. This person is also very classy. They might also say the word fuck a lot. They could have been in the military at some point, or they could have been from a military family. This person is looking forward to a very bright future for themselves. This person likes weird things. Like they might like to go to yard sales, and they're just a very different kind of person. They might like to go to thrift shops as well. This person does have a lot of secrets. I don't feel like you know how this person feels about you. I feel like they're currently making a lot of decisions in their life. And that's kind of where they're concentrating at the moment. Like, they're concentrating on their higher calling, making things really happen for themselves. I do feel like they are, I do feel like this person will come towards you, but right now they're trying to get all of their horses in a row. They're trying to get everything in a row, everything like where it needs to be before they can come towards you, right? They're also letting things go from their past that may have held them back, some baggage. I feel like that's also where some of this magic is coming in. It's helping them letting go of things that they were having such a hard time letting go of before. This person definitely wants to make noble choices for their life, and I feel like that's why they're like concentrating on making things happen. They're like making their heart's desires a possibility, a real thing. I do feel like they will express their feelings for you at some point, but they're just trying to concentrate on making, things happen in their life currently. Now, moving on to this soulmate connection. Maybe it's a soulmate connection, maybe it's a twin flame connection, I'm not really sure, but it's the younger version, or the younger version. Ha! What? The younger person. This person is, they also have dark hair. This person, I feel like they could be fluffy. I feel like the other person, I do feel like they worked out. Like, I feel like they worked out a lot, or there's just something about being, like, they're very comfortable in their skin. They're very happy with how they're looking, but I feel like they're just getting to that point because I do feel like they've been working out. They've been doing a lot of things trying to make things better in their life. Whereas this younger person, I feel like they don't really, like, I feel like they're fluffier. I feel like they're trying to do things, to better their life, but I do feel like they're unhappy with their weight at the moment. This person's also very stubborn. Okay, like are very stubborn when it comes to certain things, like going a certain way. They want things to go their way. They're very dominant. Like, yeah, their birthday could actually, they could, I feel like this is the Aquarius, actually. Because I'm seeing a lot of purple behind it, which reminds me, Aquarius is amethyst. That's what I'm like thinking. That's what I'm leaning towards. This person could have actually come from a background that was heavy in religion, or like heavy in a certain belief system, right? There could be like three people that are in their family that are very important to them. This person's really trying to focus on their peace at the moment. I feel like they've always been like fighting to find their peace. Um, this person could be like a hunter. I don't know why I'm getting hunting. Like I'm seeing geese. I don't know. All right, this is somebody that they could have a butt chin. This that they could be an heir to something. They could be a lawyer. I feel like they like to argue a lot. This person could be a stoner. I'm also kind of getting because like I see stoner here twice, so I feel like both of these people are stoners. Black hair is here twice, so like both of them have dark hair. Uh, Somebody here is a grandparent, but I feel like that's actually talking about um, the older person. I do feel like the younger person, the Aquarian, I feel like they have a very twisted sense of humor, and I feel like they could be currently in a karmic relationship. Um, this is somebody that is from their past that they're having a hard time letting go of. This is the person that they're with. They like to get their nails done. They like to look good. They might have red hair. Like this person likes to really do themselves up, right? They're really about that. Um, okay, so I feel like somebody here is a perfect. I feel like it's the Leo. I feel like this person's most definitely a perfectionist. Okay, they like things to be um, perfect, which I'm kind of getting Virgo, so that could be somewhere in their chart, right? This person could also be a lone wolf, like a loner, and I did say that before, but I am really getting that strongly here as well. Moving on to the Aquarian, I feel like this person could have a buzz cut. They have facial hair, like I'm seeing like a beard thing going on. Um, this person could also be goth as well. Like I feel like they both have like a dark aesthetic to themselves. Um, this person could have German heritage. This person is most definitely, I feel like they're a really great cook too. They like to cook a lot. They're very assertive. They tend to assert themselves into situations so that they can take control of it. Because I do feel like this person really likes to have control of situations. Um, this person could have come out to be a hero to you in several occasions. Like I feel like they've saved you from like things or they make you feel safe. This person may come off as fearless. There's something here, I don't know which energy it really belongs to be honest with you, but there is something about somebody could have had cancer and they survived it. Like they're a survivor of cancer. There's also of like, don't give up hope. You know, like don't give up. Like things are gonna work out. Like I feel like this person is at a point where they feel like they want to give up, but they're trying not to because they know it could be so much better. This person is holding a lot of secrets. They're not saying how they feel towards you or towards like anybody. They're really keeping things tightly under wraps. This person's also like they don't want to hear about any other people's drama. They got their own stuff going on at the moment. So they're trying really hard to just concentrate on that. This person, there's also somebody here that like they read tarot a lot, like, right? They read their tarot cards and it's like they see that somebody's full of shit when it comes to like a certain situation or things that they're saying. And like they're calling them out on it. So somebody is definitely known for calling people out on their shit, including when it comes to tarot. Somebody's a very truthful tarot reader. Go for you. I'm also seeing somebody here like I feel like they're both moving into something new, like it's something that's really new to them, like, right? I feel like the younger person, the Aquarian, is really working towards their work goals, right? They're trying to get to where they're trying to get on top, right? They want to get to where they want to be, right? Like they have a certain goal in mind. They're very goal oriented and they're trying to get to that point, right? Whereas when you look at the Leo, I feel like they're at a point in their life where they're okay with where they're at in that like aspect of their career. Like they're okay with where they're at. They're more like trying to get things in a row when it comes to their personal life, you know, like they could have children and they're just trying to make sure that they have everything set for their children, or like they have properties that they're trying to figure out what to do with those properties, or they have animals and they're trying to make sure that those animals are in a comfortable like position, you know, like they're just making sure everything in their home life is where they want it to be, you know. And I feel like they're trying to align things a little bit better than they have been in the past. Like I feel like they're starting to see that maybe they had focused so much on their work life before that they know that they need to focus more on their like home life, but they're trying to make more of a balance between their home life and their work life, right? You know, like they're good with their career, but they want to make more of an effort when it comes to their home life. Like they had that goal set in mind. I also feel like they want a partner. Okay, for some of you, this person is single and they most definitely want a partner. Whereas the Aquarian, I feel like I feel like this person could be in a relationship or they're in several relationships, like situationships, right? They have their feet in a lot of different pots. Ew. And like, dude, like your body's like a temple. Like, I just don't understand. I mean, when I was younger, I did. So maybe, I don't know. Anyways, now don't judge. It's not my place to judge. So, anyways, so this person has got his hands in a lot of pots. You know, he's screwing around with a lot of different people, you know, and he's like focused on that. I feel like this person definitely has interest in you, like, but I feel like they've got a lot of things going on in their life. Like, I don't really think it's worth it in my opinion, but that's up to you. Um, okay. Both of these people are very courageous. They're not afraid to go for what they want. I do feel like the younger one does have a little bit of a harder time recognizing what it is that they want. I do feel like the Leo, the elder one, or maybe it's the Aquarian, I don't know. They are trying to let go of their past so that they can reclaim their majesty. Like I feel like they walked away from like maybe a relationship and that's why they're trying to get things in order, is because they were letting go of something and now they're trying to focus on what it is that they truly want. Um, this person knows that they'll find success and they know that they'll find contentment with those by their side, the person that they choose. This person is making noble choices in their life for their tribe. Yeah, I feel like both these people are working on focusing on making their dreams come true. Your advice is to go ahead and make the romantic gesture towards this person that you have interest in. Um, Now, I do feel like there is like some kind of a like secret confession coming forward, but I'm not really sure. I'm also getting musician energy as well, so I do feel like somebody here is also a musician. They could like to. I'm like seeing guitar in my mind's eye. The letters that came out for you are Q, R, F, H, and F. I wasn't really getting any names to be honest with you, and I didn't get any words right off them. I still am not getting any words. Maybe Ralph. That's all I've got for you. Anyways, this is all that I have for you. If this resonated with you at all, please let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm going to go eat, so maybe we meet again. Bye!